20 minutes of natural antidepressants. So you can see the sun is shining and I am sitting very cozily here. And I wanted to talk to you about natural antidepressants. Now, some of you might have come across the term lifestyle medicine, although the BSLM or British Society of Lifestyle Medicine shares 6 pillars. I'm going to just keep it very simple and talk about 4 fundamental pillars. And all of the pillars are, in a way, aligned to one another. So if you even focus on one pillar for 5 minutes, and then expand it to 20 minutes, or you focus on all 4 pillars only for 5 minutes every single day, and you do it consistently every single day for at least 3 to 4 weeks, you are going to see a shift in your mood. You are going to see a shift in your mindset. And I'm going to share with you, how you can do it. And I just want to keep it practical. So of the 4 pillars of lifestyle medicine, I would say food, movement, sleep, and the 4th one is relax. Food, movement, sleep, and relax. If you just focus on these 4 pillars of lifestyle medicine and think what powerful systems, or how can I use the power of systems in a way to create meaningful, impactful systems for me, for my life? And I keep it very simple. If 5 minutes seems, oh, I can't do 5 minutes, I'm too busy, and I can't do 4 pillars for 5 minutes each, start with 1 minute. Start with 1 minute each. And I know it's insane, right? But it's just getting over the inertia of rest to one of momentum. So in terms of, if you just take the first pillar of food, and you think about for 5 minutes, can I just at least look at how my eating habits are? And especially when you catch yourself snacking and you're thinking to yourself, do I really need the snack? So you could just pause and say, for 5 minutes, what healthy food habit can I have? So if you feel like snacking, can you in a way explore other ways of being or doing something different in a way so that you are not going to snack? So I know it sounds quite simple, but if people say, I don't have time to eat healthy, really, if you are wanting to snack and you look in your fridge, instead of looking at something which has got multiple ingredients, if you just say to yourself, like, okay, in this 5 minutes, I want to snack. I've considered it, and I really have this urge to eat something, and I can't be bothered. I'm very stressed. Even if you think about, okay, I will give myself 5 minutes to prepare a healthy snack. What does preparing a healthy snack mean? Basically, imagine a good snack like, for example, a good fat like avocado. Even if you were to take 5 minutes to cut the avocado to 2 slices and then scoop the avocado and eat it very mindfully for 5 minutes, that's healthy snacking. And so even if you were to say, for example, give 5 minutes to your food and to be really like thinking like, I want to use natural antidepressants and I feel like the urge to eat something, snack on something like that. So anything whole food or a carrot, munch on a carrot or a cucumber. So just see what happens when you say, I'm going to snack because I feel this, I'm feeling stressed or feeling bored, but I am going to do it mindfully for 5 minutes. You'll find that again is a natural antidepressant. Of course, there's more to say about food, but I'm just keeping it to a theme of 20 minutes of antidepressants. So that's the first pillar, okay? Or if you say, if there are 4 ingredients of a natural antidepressant, Food is one. So the second one is the movement. Can you give yourself the gift of moving for 5 minutes? Okay. And again, it's not a one off, it's a habit. It's like doing it consistently. So for a long time, I used to have this habit like waking up in the morning and doing 5 minutes of just workout or some kind of strength training. And I have to say that because I go to the gym on a regular basis, I have not been doing this. And just by putting out this video, I am committing to myself that I am going to start doing that again when I wake up in the morning and I am wanting to brew my coffee or wanting to having my first two glasses of water first thing in the morning. I can give myself time myself 5 minutes and do very simple workout like a push-ups or just tummy exercises for 5 minutes, anything that would really help me shift my mood, my state, and build me up for having a really good day right in the morning. So, do you have 5 minutes? Of course we do. And if you say 5 minutes seems something like a long time, which isn't, you could start with 1 minute. But the key here is consistency. The key here is having a system in place. Okay, so that's movement. The third pillar is sleep. And many people think that okay, sleep has nothing to do with my well-being, and we know that's not true. The more we give emphasis on the sleep and getting our what our body needs, for most of us it's at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep. And what I would say is, if you were to know what time in the morning you have to get up, say for example, I've got a child who needs to wake up to go to school at 6:30, and I know I like to get up before her, which is 6 o'clock, then, and if I need at least 7 hours of sleep, if not 8 hours, what would I need to go to bed? And so when we create a routine for ourselves, and we just give ourselves that 5 minutes planning right in the morning to think about our entire day and prioritizing our sleep and checking a diary, even though we might have a lot of work to do. It's like, how can I ring fence this precious time? This is again my natural antidepressant, to have the 7 hours of sleep and planning it out in the morning so that you are not working until late, or you are not still on your computer 5 minutes before bedtime. So that would be again having a plan in mind so that you get your sleep or your natural antidepressant. And the final one is about the being able to relax or relaxation. So 5 minutes of relaxation only. If you think about a habit, what 5 minutes of relaxation have you been putting off? It could be your mindfulness, it could be your journaling, it could be a meditation. And if you were to ask yourself, like hands on heart, like, what is it that I could be doing? You will come up with what gives you pleasure, what gives you joy. It could be drawing, it could be journaling, it could be just sitting in solitude, just getting quiet and closing your eyes, or doing your mindfulness or your breathing. So this is a very short take on or short video on the natural antidepressants, and it only takes 20 minutes of our time each day. I would love to know what you're hearing in this about how you could shift your attitude. How could you create a new habit, and how could you get excited about this? Because it takes action. We can talk and talk about, yeah, I know how to do this and I don't have time, but would you rather have a natural antidepressant, and which will really impact on all areas of your life, your health, mental health and physical health, your career, your relationship? Those I call talk about the triangle, those three areas of your life. And all you could do is 5 minutes of each of these four pillars. You are setting yourself for success. Lots of love. Bye for now.